When you move to a new country, you inhabit an entirely new soundscape. There are a whole range of sounds that you don't know and you have to get used to. So I thought I'd start something where I show you all those individual sounds and try to explain them. It's something that I hear every day and every morning from 4:45 to 5 p.m. and a.m. It'll sound in a second. There we go, that's it. It's a bell. It sounds from this temple on the lake, Phu Tay Ho. So let's take a look at the temple. Be respectful here and take off my sunglasses. This is one of the most famous temples in Hanoi, though not nearly the oldest. It was only built in the 17th century. And the legend goes that the Princess Liu Hang, one of the mother goddesses of the indigenous religion of Vietnam, appeared to a fisherman on this lake and recited poetry. The fisherman didn't know who she was, and only upon reciting the story to the local villagers were they able to suss out her identity, and that's when the government built a temple to her presence on the lake. Because the object of worship is a princess, technically this isn't a temple, it's a palace.
So let's talk about the temple quickly. One of the most noticeable features is a large bell and two golden bowls. They're a commemoration of the origin story of the West Lake. The story goes that during the Li dynasty, a monk successfully healed the king and was given access to copper stores, so he cast a large copper bell, which could be heard all the way from China. It attracted a calf who thought that it was his mother's call, and the raging and trampling of the calf trying to find its mother created the lake itself. I arrived on a fairly fortunate day. One of the neighbors had sponsored a type of trance ritual called Lendong, in which a young medium, through music, dance, and repetitive motion, enters into a trance state and becomes the embodiment of a local spirit or god, in this case, Liu Hang. They engage in divination and blessings for the crowd. Today, the blessings were 2,000 and 5,000 dong notes thrown into the crowd, creating pandemonium. According to one source, the ritual is a form of gratitude for prosperity and prayers answered in the previous year. And prosperity there must have been, as the average cost of the ritual runs $2,000 to $5,000 US. Interestingly, this form of ritual is still outlawed by the government, who consider it to be superstition, and it carries a potential fine of $250. That sort of threat highlights the friction between the still secular government of Vietnam and the religious reality of the Vietnamese people. Religion never went away in Vietnam, though at times it has gone underground.
As for why the bell tolls twice a day, the monks start their day at 5 a.m. and at 5 p.m. their prayers are finished, and the bell marks the beginning and end of their day.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Also check out my Instagram and Twitter for daily content. And as always, thanks for watching.